Bukayo Saka with a goal on his return from injury. That was the headline of Arsenal's win against Fulham yesterday. And Mikel Merino, keeps delivering as Arsenal's number 9. Since Mikel Arteta turned him into a number 9, he has been grabbing crucial goals for himself and Arsenal. He has been doing so well, and this has opened the eyes of Mikel Arteta and Arsenal to realize that they really need a sharpshooter. They really need a number 9, someone that will, crown all their efforts with success. And Mikel Merino has done that job perfectly well. He has opened their eyes, to realize that they really need a number 9. Merino is not an attacker. He's not a striker. Sorry, he's not a number 9. He's a midfielder who has been deployed in that role of a number 9. He has been doing so well. He has been delivering. He has been scoring crucial goals. Even during the international break, he grabbed himself a goal. But then Arsenal right now, they now know that they need a number 9, and the likes of Gyökeres are in their list for the summer transfer window, and hopefully they grab themselves a good number 9. And then Bukayo Saka, on his return from injury, grabbed himself a goal. I'm glad that he's back just in time for the game against Real Madrid in the quarterfinals of the UCL. And it's actually a boost for Arsenal that Bukayo Saka is back. Another headline of the game is a bad news for Arsenal. Magalhaes and White were substituted due to an injury 7 days before the Real Madrid game in the UCL, and this is a very bad news for Arsenal. Hopefully, it is not a serious injury. Hopefully, it was just a precautionary motive to save them from aggravating the injury. Surely they're going to miss their next game in the EPL this weekend, and then hopefully they can make it for the game against Real Madrid in the quarterfinals of the UCL. And if the injury is a little bit serious, that means they're going to miss that game, and hopefully they will be available for the return game at the Bernabeu. Apart from that, it is actually a bad news for now because they're going to be missing subsequent games, especially the weekend games. Magalhaes and White will not be available for the weekend games, and hopefully they will be available for the UCL game against Real Madrid. And then Wolves grabbed the win against West Ham. They are fighting a relegation battle. They are just a spot behind the relegation zone, and they are doing their best to run away from that relegation zone. And a win against West Ham was really crucial, and it came at the moment they needed it. And all they can do, moving forward for the remainder of the games in the EPL is to try and grab maximum points as much as possible. That is the only way they can run away from the relegation zone. And then Nottingham Forest with a statement against Manchester United. That was a surprising win against Manchester United. Not really surprising because Nottingham Forest has done it against Manchester City, and doing it against Manchester United is not that of a surprise. And the headline of the game is Elanga, a former Man U player, grabbing a goal against his former club. That was actually a beautiful sight to see. And Nottingham Forest are gradually making a statement. They are now very serious about retaining a spot in that top 4. Initially, we thought it was just a joke, but right now it is looking serious. With about 8 games to go, Nottingham Forest are still in the top 4, in the 3rd position precisely, and that is going to make it difficult for the likes of Chelsea, Manchester City, Newcastle, Brighton, Aston Villa, Fulham, and even Bournemouth. These teams are vying for a spot in the top 4, and with Liverpool, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest occupying the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, then the only position left to contest for will be the 4th position, and these teams are going to be contesting for it, which is going to make it a contest, and is going to make things difficult for the likes of Chelsea and Manchester City, especially. So right now Nottingham Forest are serious about this top 4, and let's see how far they can go with retaining their spots in this top 4. Thank you.